ask, Coolio, are you ready?
Big Rich Music.
I'm ready.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ways to Better Living. As always, this is your host Coolio, bringing you another topic of discussion this day. And this topic for today will be a question that we're going to look at and give you time to see how you look at such question and then be able to see how you can answer it and then come back and give my take on it. So the question is, how do you view success? What is your view on success? Everyone look to be successful in life. So how do you look at what you need to do to get to that point? Break down. So how do you view, or what is your take on success? So think about it, and after you finish thinking about it, because I'm going to give you time and then come back and then give you my take, and giving you a take of a general and then my own and see how best they are close to each other. So I know.
Ask yourself, why do I love you? As no other can say. They love you in the manner that I say. I love you. This makes you wonder what my intention is. Lord, I love you. I love you. I love you. Better days. Look the world, you see, you need better days, better days, better days, better days. Let me tell you now, when looking to the sky, as I know what the future holds for a woman, kind as they keep on living in the manner that they live, crying for better days. As you see the craziness that goes on, now you wondering why it asking you the way you need to go, so that you can attain to better days, since this world you ask, he show the way you need to go, so better days.
Alright, welcome back. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the question again as a reminder for you, and then jump in after that. Okay, first the question is, what is your take on success? Meaning being successful, how do you view in how to get to that point? So if you ask, majority will tell you need to work hard to get successful, and being successful, some will tell you have to have good credit, even if you don't have a house, but have a stable place that you lay your head, and have a means of moving around, meaning whether, depending if you're a family or not, got some means of transportation. That's what I mean by moving around, and meaning taking you from point A to point B. Others will say, well, being successful, this you will not find too many say, or that will say this. So because even if they put all this, but the one thing they will mention is, some will say, well, being successful meaning you have a good relationships. So these are the ones. I'm not going to go in all of it in detail, but these are the few that you hear majority will say. But the ones that usually people talk about is, to be successful, you have to have good career, good credit, and blah blah blah, all those materialistic things. So with that says, with all of this way of thinking, someone will be saying, well,
look around and you see.
Before I give my own take on it, someone who not thinking in like the materialistic kind of way, but still think that it's good to have those things as well, will say, well, that not necessarily mean you're successful. So then the question still remains, that will come up as to what is success. Because before you can answer how to be successful, you need to know what success is first. And in knowing, then you're able to understand and be able to achieve that. So if majority of the ones you hear is materialistic, then that's where you will end up thinking and end up going as to being successful. Alright, so now my take, since I give that question in being successful, you ask what success is. Success means you'll be able to be here while others are not. So that is the way I would define success, as to life. You've been able to be still living while others are gone. But that's not all it takes, because not just living, but also the one that says good relationships. Yes, that's majority of it. Have a good relationship with your fellow humans as to doing good, and let them see that success is not only materialistic. Yes, you could gain those, but success is not that. So then the next question will come about is, if that's not what, then how can you show you're successful? Or the way you live your life tells you successful, because the things that you cannot gain with money and all, that's what makes you successful. Because and being successful, it's not the money you gain, because for you to gain the money you have to know something, and it's that thing that you know that is the success. So it's not the money or the materialistic things that you gain afterwards. They come after, but it doesn't come in that fashion for you to use that as being successful. Because for you to gain those things, you have to know something first, and what you know is your success. So remember that it's not what you gain afterwards, it's because what you know is your tool to gain the product. So the materialistic things are the product of what your tool help you gain. So if you think about that, then you understand that success is not materialistic things gain. That's the product of being successful. And it's not always in that sense that you will gain those things in abundance as some people will claim, but you do gain those in the long run. So with that said, before I close my time, I just have a quick update. Next week, the possibility of me not posting any episode is greater, because I'm taking the time for myself, not because of any. I need time to be able to connect, so I can be able to rebuild myself in the sense of strength, gaining strength, and in doing that I need the time. And in order for me to gain that time and build myself to the place where I'm almost at, I need to take the time break from being online to go post or do anything that online based. So that is the update. And so if you don't see any episode, do not be alarmed. That is the reason why I'm taking the time to build myself. And as building myself, that's what helps me to be able to give you the information that I give. So with that says, this is your host, as always, Coolio, saying God bless and have a wonderful time.